Hi everybody. The reason I'm making another video about this is because I just found something out last night. Um, Apparently he made a plea, kind of a plea, but he didn't plead guilty to the most important charge, the unaliving. He pled guilty to everything else. So I was not expecting this in the least. Nobody was. I mean, everybody that I saw a video, and the person who made it was shocked that it was even occurring. So I was like, okay, nobody expected this. Yeah, okay. So because that is the jumping off point here, it makes me think some things. I don't know how effective his defense is going to be on the major charge, given that he's already copped to the other parts of the thing. And yeah, so I don't know. I would say if I had to make a judgment call, this is very preliminary. Number one, and number two, I'm just making a judgment call on my own opinion and my own thoughts. Okay, I got nothing really to back me up here per se, but like, okay, um, if you already pled to some of the charges, but not the major one, they could use the fact that you pled already in your against you. It's not going to be good. I don't think it's going to be a good outcome. And just to be clear, I didn't think it was going to be a good outcome from way back when either, because as I described, um, and I think I use this analogy a lot, but it's like a mountain of evidence. Okay, imagine imagine a table in front of you, and imagine all the evidence as books, as a stack of books. Okay, and imagine the more evidence they get against you, the higher the stack becomes. His stack of books was so high that I thought it was insurmountable. And that was before anything started. But I said, well, maybe, and then the only thing that changed my mind a little bit was because I said, well, maybe they got the information. I tossed around the idea of the fruit of the poisonous tree, which means if they get the information or the evidence in a non uh, legal like way, that could go against them and be for you. But I still said maybe, maybe not. And then I said, well, I don't know. The evidence they have gotten so far is very, very damning, in my opinion. I always say that. So yeah, I don't know. But once again, my spidey senses are tingling, and I would say it's not going to be a good thing for him. Um, the other point is, I know for sure now that the trial is going to start on December 1st. So I don't know. Assuming it doesn't go 3 weeks, I might cover it, but then again, I might not. Because I talked about it before, and I'm not trying to say the same thing, but I'm trying to be in the holiday spirit, and especially December, like the beginning of December is like when it starts, and I really don't want to crush it by doing this right live. So I might do it after the fact. So yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll take a couple weeks off in December. I'll still do my usuals, but I won't cover anything trial until January. That way I get a month to like my brain to take off, and like I'm not thinking about anything heavily, because the thing I figured out about covering trials, even though I'm not actually doing it in the moment, I always do my analysis after, you still have to be in the mindset of you're going to hear evidence and you have to see if it fits the story and all this stuff. So it's a lot of mental work and you have to be invested or you're not going to do a good job. So I don't want to be that invested in December. I can be invested in January, February, anytime after that, but not December. So yeah, I'm gonna cover. So I'm gonna cover the Brian Walsh case late, and then I'm gonna cover the Courtney Clenny case in Miami also late. But then after that, I'll be on the ball and cover everything else in live, like not live, but the same day as you know. Okay, so that's my plan for the next. I don't know, in a couple weeks to the next month. That's my plan. Okay. All right. Bye, guys.